Hello, my name is Young Barnabas Akolache. Just call me Young. And we are having our second part of the video on the verb to be under grammar subheading. Today, no, not a phonics, not a phonology, not anything, but we're going to do grammar. We are going to deal with grammar. And with the grammar we're talking about today, we are continuing our lesson that we left on verb to be, and that is the to be verbs. We look at three examples: is, are, and we also talk about am. So let's continue. Now we are going to look at the long form of the verb to be against the short form of the verb to be. Long, short, long, short. Let's kick starting. Well, the first thing that we have here is am. How do we make the short form of am? This is a long form. To make the short form, it's just a matter of deleting or crossing the first letter, that is R, and leaving the Then, when you remove the A, or when we get rid of the A, we have to replace it with apostrophe. Apostrophe. So for example, when we do that, we're going to get the A being cancelled. We need to cancel outrightly. We need to cancel the A and replace with apostrophe. So the apostrophe is a replacement of A, or it's replacing or substituting A. Let's go more further. We look at is in the same way, the same format. We just remove the I and replace with apostrophe. So you're going to have something ending like this. Next, the first one is and this one is s. Later, we're going to learn how to pronounce them in combination or in a sentence. Then we have R. It's the same thing. Remove the first letter and replace with apostrophes. So the same format, and this makes it easier and straightforward. So we have all the long to be verb against the short to be verb. Am, is, or is, are, and this s, and this is are. So let's so when we put a word together, we'll be able to pronounce it. So let's leave it like that. Because they don't stand individually, they go with words, which makes them easier to be pronounced. Let's move on. So we have some example. Long form. I am becomes I'm. I am becomes I'm. And this one is he is become his. His. She is she's. It is become its. Its. You are become you are. You are. We are become we are. We are. And the last one, they are become their. Their. Okay, let's move on. So we have some examples with sentences. Let's see. I am a teacher. And we have the short form, I'm a teacher. Then we have he is a doctor. And we have the short form, he's a doctor. She is from Spain. She's from Spain. It is a camel. It's a camel. We are girls. And the short form, we are girls. Let's move on. Verb to be in negative form. Now this will be our last lesson because of time. So we are going to learn how to make the negative form of the verb to be, which is very, very straightforward. So with a not, we need to abbreviate it. We need to contract it. Contracting. So the contracting form of not is int. Int. That's what we're going to do today. Then once we are able to contract it, then we'll be able to make our negative statement. Let's look at some examples. We need the help of the to be verbs to enable us make our negative statement. Am, is, are. Let's move on because of the time. So for example, I'm not. The short form is I'm not. It's almost the same, but we just put together I'm not. And the next one is. The short form is int. And the are also take the same thing, int. So let's move on and look at some examples. So we have is isn't. If it is are, and we are the same thing. You can see same thing. N apostrophe T, int. Is, int. Isn't. And this one is ant. Remember, not aren't. It's ant. Ant. Okay. Ant. You make the long sound of the R. And int. Okay. So in this example, we're going to look at I am happy. I am not happy. So that's a negative form. The positive form is I am happy. So we just introduce a new word, not. I am not happy. And usually the not comes after the to be verb. Just remember, after the to be verb, we place our not. He is tall. He isn't tall. He isn't tall. Remember, the to be verb is. We put together with the int. This is a short form. He isn't tall. And the long form is he is not tall. They are happy. They aren't happy. That is a short form. They are happy. They aren't happy. So we'll end here because of the time. We're going to use this as a lesson 3. See you. Bye.